How do you get to work? Dot comma. Do you go by motorbike or by bus? I usually go to work by motorbike. It's much faster and more convenient for me because I often have to travel to different places to meet clients or check properties. I think taking the bus is too slow and sometimes crowded, so I prefer riding a motorbike. It helps me save time and be more flexible in my schedule. 1. Do you often stay up late? Yes, I do. I often stay up late, especially when I have a lot of work to finish. For example, if I need to prepare documents for a property deal the next day, I sometimes work until midnight. I know it's not good for my health, but I can't avoid it sometimes. 2. Is staying up late bad for health? Yes, definitely. I always feel tired and slow the next morning if I sleep too late. It also makes me less productive at work. I think getting enough sleep is very important, especially when I have to meet clients the next day.
What kind of natural scenery do you like the most?
I personally love mountains. I enjoy hiking and being surrounded by trees and fresh air. It helps me feel calm and more connected to nature. If I have a few days off, I usually travel to places like Calais or Sapa.
Do you like natural landscapes?
Yes, I do. I love spending time in nature whenever I have the chance. Natural landscapes like beaches or mountains help me relax and forget about work. For example, last month I visited Calais, and the view of the hills and pine trees was really breathtaking.
Describe an object that you think is beautiful.
One beautiful object that I have is a bouquet of lily that I arranged in a glass vase at home. I got the flowers from a client after we successfully closed a real estate deal last month. It was such a sweet and meaningful gift. The lily are white and light pink, and they smell amazing. I put them in a tall, clear vase and placed it on my living room table. The whole arrangement looks elegant and fresh, and it really brightens up the space. I find it beautiful not only because of how it looks, but also because of the meaning behind it. Every time I see the flowers, I feel appreciated and motivated in my work. As someone who works in real estate, I always pay attention to how a space looks and feels. A simple flower arrangement like this can make a big difference. It adds a warm, welcoming atmosphere to any room.
1. Do people in your country care about how things look?
Yes, I think appearance matters a lot in my country, especially when it comes to homes, clothes, or even gifts. People often choose things that look nice or stylish. For example, in my job as a real estate agent, I notice that clients often prefer houses with beautiful interiors, good lighting, and modern design, even if the size is smaller. A good first impression is very important here.
2. Do people prefer buying beautiful things or useful things?
It depends on the situation. Some people focus more on how useful something is, while others care more about beauty. Personally, I think the best is when an object is both beautiful and practical. For example, I once bought a table lamp that looked really nice, but it didn't give enough light, so I had to replace it. So now I always look for things that work well and also look good.